Yo dudes!
Welcome to Brayhead and welcome to our 5 tips on sleep.
Just want to start out by saying both of us are amazing in bed. We try to sleep for 8 hours every night.
That's a good one. Let's thank Shawnee for writing that joke for us. But okay, so here's our 5 tips for sleep. Some people will kind of say to us, oh, you seem to get up so early, like and your days are so busy, like do you not sleep at all? But sleep is so fundamental to us and it's one of the cornerstones of our health, and here's our 5 tips of why it's essential.
Point number 1.
Consistency and routine. Okay, so we've got kids, not together but separately, and they have a bedtime routine. A routine is so important and imperative to good sleep. So point number 1 on this is that you want to go to bed at the same time every night. Ideally, we're humans, life changes, there's parties and whatnot, but ideally try to go to bed at the same time, and that would typically be before 10 p.m. So early! Okay, point number 2, I'm going to hit with a hard one now. This is part of the same, this is the sub point of point number 1.
So we're still point number 1?
We're still point number 1, this is
great.
like a sub point of it, and here comes the runner now. And that is no lions. What?
Oh no,
My
that's
God.
hard. So no lions at all?
Ideally no lions, you know, like there's quite a habit. I know when we were in college it was like you'd stay up late during the week and then you try to make up for it the weekend and you sleep till noon, but really you want a same routine. Consistency is so key in terms of going to bed at the same time, waking up at the same time, and that even goes to if you stay up till 2 a.m. You know yourself, sometimes you'll probably wake up at 7. If you're used to waking up at 7, your body will wake up at 7 at the weekend too as well.
So what do I do in that instance?
Get up at the same time and have a nap.
Okay,
Naps are great too. So another point in that, ideally 90 minutes.
Here's the puddle, Sean. There we are, great. We're just dodging the puddle there for you.
Puddle here,
we don't want you walking through the puddle.
But okay, so another point in terms of consistency and routine.
We're still on point 1.
We're still on point number 1.
Okay, still on point 1.
Still on point number 1. Is 90 minutes before you go to bed, you want to start winding down. I know with our own kids, my kids will have a bath, we'll read stories, we'll calm things down a little bit.
And the lighting gets low.
The lighting gets low. And it's the same with us adults. You know, I'll encourage Stephen to have a bath and we'll read lullabies, we'll read... No, only joking. But 90 minutes before bed, like, it doesn't really work watching action movies or wrestling or like, you know, doing jiu-jitsu or like boxing.
And then getting into bed and going...
And trying to relax. Like, you've got to kind of wind yourself down. And that's why, like, you know, lots of kind of sleep experts, I read a couple of books last week on sleep, and one of them was, they were saying that, you know, listen to relaxing music, read a book, have a bath, have a conversation, you know, whatever it might be, but just to try to actually
reduce the amount of screen time too.
Yeah, they say 90 minutes before bed, ideally try to have a no screen 90 minutes where that means no phones, no iPads, no laptops, no...
Less TV if you can.
Anyway, okay. Point number 1, done. Consistency and routine.
Point number 2.
Melatonin and beauty sleep.
Okay, so what's melatonin, Dave?
Melatonin is a sleep hormone. It's one of the most imperative hormones. They call it a sleep superfood.
Okay, lovely.
It's vitally important to good sleep. The thing is, your body starts producing melatonin ideally from 6:30 p.m. and it should be at its peak by 9:30 p.m.
Okay, wow.
Because by 10 p.m. your body will start producing HGH, which is...
human growth hormone.
Correct. Excellent, Mr. Flynn. And HGH is considered the beauty hormone, the youthful hormone, and it's really imperative. It's a master hormone in our body. And melatonin is so central to the production of this. Between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. is when our deep restorative sleep happens.
So that's your connection between melatonin and beauty sleep?
Beauty sleep, yeah.
HGH,
you know, like, did you get your beauty sleep? And it's really, where that comes from is from HGH. And your body only produces HGH when melatonin's at its peak, and that happens between 10 and 2. So if you're gonna have a short window of sleep, make sure it's between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. because that's the most ideal time.
Okay, very good.
Point
number 3. Point number 3 is lighting.
Lighting, that's a strange one. What's lighting got to do with my sleep?
Okay, amber lighting is ideal for the production of melatonin, and melatonin, as Dave mentioned, is really important for beauty and keeping you young and beautiful.
So what does amber lighting do?
Amber lighting, so if you are using your smartphone, turn it to nighttime settings or set it up that it automatically adjusts to kind of sunrise and sunset, and it suddenly means that the hue off your phone will suddenly be amber lit as opposed to red or blue lighting.
Okay, can I add a few little bits
to
this?
For it. Yeah.
So your laptop, there's lots of apps now on your phone that you can put. If you're Android, I think it's called iFlux or something like that. If you comment below, I'm sure you probably use it. I have it on my laptop and I have it on my phone, where they both, the lighting goes much lower. It's amber lighting, the blue and green lighting is reduced. Ideally in your bedroom, you want really low levels of lighting. You want you want just amber lighting, so that's with no blue and yellow. It sounds crazy, but really, in my own bedroom, I like candles. I have a couple of low lamps, which I put a t-shirt over. A doggy must be walking itself. But because bright lights inhibits your body production of melatonin.
Things you can do is if you're using light bulbs, you can get Philips do one called Philips Hue, and Dyson do another variety of bulb where they're just amber lit, so they're very good at helping your body produce melatonin while you still have lighting still on.
Yeah. Now, we didn't do a great job on that point, so apologies about that. But really, if you look into it, you want lighting that encourages your body's production of melatonin. So that's why these other companies are releasing these ranges of bulbs, and that's why in the bedroom you should have low levels of light.
Very good.
Good one. Okay.
Point number 4.
Point number 4, circadian rhythms. What? What's a circadian rhythm?
That's a fancy name.
It's a good word. I love that word. I really do. But it's your
what
body's.
Does it mean?
It's your Thanks, Steve. Thanks. Great question. It's your body's natural rhythm, and it's your sleep cycle, your waking, sleeping, your energy levels, and it's your natural rhythm and cycles, and it's set by the light. It really is.
Sunrise and sunset.
Sunrise and sunset. So that's why they say one of the best things you can do for your sleep is to get outside early in the morning, because the early morning light it calibrates your circadian rhythm of when you get tired, when you have energy, and all these various things. So that's why seeing the sunrise is such a good thing for your sleep.
Point number 5, your bedroom setup.
Okay, so we talked about lighting in your bedroom, and ideally your lighting is low. Bedroom temperature is very important as well. Your body has a natural temperature throughout the day, and in the evening you'll notice it naturally gets cooler, and that's when your body wants to sleep. So your bedroom temperature should be ideally between 2 and 4 degrees Celsius lower than the temperature which you're used to during the day. So in your bedroom you might turn the radiators down slightly than you have them in the main living rooms and whatnot. That would be in winter time. Maybe have a warmer duvet, leave the window open, all these various things to keep, they say a colder bedroom really encourages better sleep. Good one, isn't it?
Very good.
You don't want any passive light. You don't want any kind of light leakage, they call it, into your bedroom. So blackout blinds are great. You know, you don't want kind of lights coming in from out the street.
Or even these little kind of eye masks that'll help shut out the light.
Eye masks are good, but it's ideally you'd have kind of blackout blinds across your windows and things like that.
If you do get up in the middle of the night to go to the toilet, don't turn on the light.
That's a really good one, because if you turn on the light, it cuts your body's production of melatonin. And as we discussed, melatonin is like a sleep superfood. That's our 5 tips. 5 tips to world-class sleeping.
Hope this helps you. Please comment below what are your top tips for what works for you for sleeping, so that our community as a whole can help one another.
Yeah, definitely. Really want to learn. You know, as I said, I read 3 books last week. I didn't read them in great detail, but I kind of skimmed through them and spent a few hours reading them. But fascinating, really is. I'm super interested in it. Kind of half thinking of doing a sleep course we've got this lady who's a sleep expert, which we're going to try to collaborate with. But yeah, leave comments below of what you think really encourages good sleep.
Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing and wishing you plenty of good nights, good sleep.
Sleep well, bye.